Hey everyone, this is GeoWolf from Productions², and as you can see, it's another mod update for the Skyrim walkthrough we're going to be going into here. I'm not actually going to go into recording anything tonight for Skyrim. I just wanted to update you on what was going on with this because I'm going to be installing updates and some new mods tonight for use in the future. But I was going through, I found a bunch of new mods I wanted to put in, but I also noticed that there was a ton of things that had to be updated, so I went ahead and did that too. So, I updated the Apache Sky hair mod and the resulting additional female hair styles mod up to their fullest versions that they have right now, which is 1.5, 1.2. I'm adding in a new mod for HD Dragon textures called Bellyache's HD Dragon Replacer Pack. It just basically adds HD texturing to most of the dragons. Some of the dragons Bethesda actually went in and did, beef up the models and stuff for, but there were several of them that they didn't, and others that they really screwed up. Like, I think it was the Blood Dragon, if you had noticed in some of the more recent videos how the textures on the Blood Dragon look like they're kind of shiny or something. This mod's going to fix that. Better Dynamic Snow, again, is another new mod. It just increases the... it changes how the snow looks on the ground. It doesn't... I don't think it replaces the other better snow mod I have. Or whatever it was called, Realistic Snow. What was it? Skyrim. Can't even remember. I got too many damn mods in here. But anyway, there's another snow mod that is increasing the texture resolution. But I don't think this does that. I think this just changes the way that the actual textures are applied to the ground, I think. Not 100% sure. Updated for the better privates for CBBE. There's an update for that, so I went ahead and got it. I decided to add in the Bleach weapons pack. Another new mod, the Detailed Rugs pack. This actually replaces the rug textures with high resolution and better detailed textures than what were in the game. Dynavision got an update as well. This adds a 2.1.2 update. Adds support for the Sky UI mod configuration menu. So you don't have to use the annoyingly stupid helper that you have to save and resave and do all this other crap to make it work. At first, you just go right into the mod configuration menus for it. Also, another update for the enhanced blood textures that adds some fixes and such. Footprints. It's another new mod that adds footprints into the ground as NPCs walk around, and I think it also has some MCM settings as well. The IHUD again has an update for the MCM. I went ahead and got the new version of the interesting NPCs, and in fact, I did check this out. Gore, if you remember him from the very beginning of the walkthrough, he is one of the NPCs from the interesting NPCs mod, otherwise known as 3D NPC. I thought he was. I wasn't sure, but in fact he was. I have no clue where he went to either. He's missing with one of my awesome weapons. Or I mean, not awesome weapons, but one of the earlier ones I got. But anyway, I got the new version of that. Downloaded the vampire meshes for it as well. Let's see. There was also an update for the skimpy armor. Actually, this adds a bunch more stuff in it. The other one, if you remember correctly, was only for the Demon Huntress thing. Well, this one adds a lot of of other armors into the game. I've got a new version of Leveler's Tower that adds a few things and changes a couple other things. I have to clean out certain places of the Leveler's Tower before I install this, though. For versions before 31, it's the apothecary, in other words, the alchemy section there with all the different ingredients, and the I guess they call it the bakery or something. The place, I think it's in the mining section where you have all those cupboards and stuff around in there. I think, I'm not sure, but I might just take everything out of it with the lever. I think it's out front, allows you to do that, or a chain or something. And but anyway, also another update for the life mod here. Something new is the main menu spinning Skyrim emblem. Try saying that 5 times fast. By Broombeck. I have another one of his other mods installed, the static mesh fix, I think. Or maybe it's not from him, but it was linked to from that one. Maybe it's down here. Yeah, the static mesh improvement mod. And some of the other stuff he has, but this looks thoroughly interesting, so I went ahead and got it. Remodeled armor. Again, there's an update to add new armors to it. And again, also the new version of the Ruins Clutter. Forgot to uninstall this one. Excuse me. Delete. Next is Sky UI. I highly recommend that if you have Sky UI, that you get this update, because it adds the mod configuration menus to it. And that's really going to help a lot with some of these mods and dealing with the settings for them. Static Mesh Improvement mod had an update, so we got that. Decided to add the Dance of Death Kill Move mod to my list of mods here. And I also downloaded got the USP update. No mention of it fixing the problem that I found, though. And then I also got the Hearthfire patch as well. Didn't have that before. And then also the last mod, which is a new mod, is Wet and Cold. This essentially adds just more immersion kind of things. So, for example, if you're in a rainstorm and you go into a cave or something, or inside of a building or an area where it's not raining, you'll actually be able to see water dripping off of your character model for a while. And it does that with all the NPCs, and also adds breath. You know, the condensation kind of stuff when you breathe out in really cold or really humid places. To both the actors / NPCs and animals as well. But that is the update for this. I'm going to go and start installing these now. I went ahead and just deleted the Warzone mod entirely out of my list here, because it's clear that, well, maybe they are fixing it, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, so I'd rather save that space for other stuff. This is what I'll say about this, is that this is not this mod. This is an add-on to this mod, yet it sees it as the same mod when it's not really. Oh, I see. Whoops. That's what it did. It actually uninstalled the previous mod, the full version of it. Whoops. Should have said no instead. Alright, there we go. Alright. Dragon Swamp, so I'm just gonna say yes to all. Let's see, Biodynamic Snow. Yeah. So here's an example image right here. How it changes it. Bleach weapon pack. Excuse me. Second. Friggin' sinus drainage or something. It's getting pretty cold here tonight. It's gonna be below freezing. I think in the low 20s. Which is pretty damn cold for Phoenix, Arizona. Supposed to be like that for, I think, the next 2 or 3 days. Go ahead and install that. I don't think this has any level lists to it, so we just have to craft them. Oh, the readme. I wish we would, you know, think of that and actually do it correctly. Actually, you know, give their readme files, say readme for whatever, instead of just readme, so that, you know, that kind of issue popping up. Crimson Tide, Blood. Footprints. I think that the new Sky UI also requires a new version of SKSE. I haven't gotten that yet though. I'll have to go download that later. This mod is now huge. It's almost, I think it's almost a gigabyte now. That's like 990 something megabytes. They actually split up the files for a manual, not a manual install, but well, maybe it is for manual install. I'm not sure, but they have the full Nexus mod, you know, NMM installer version of it there. Then they also have a split up, 4-way split version of it, so you can download them all sequentially. For the version 31 of Leveler's Tower, I think that some of the changes were like adding in ingredients, pots for the Dawn Guard ingredients and stuff like that. Taking forever to install, man. Wonder if this is gonna reset Gore. Well, I don't know. It's installing. Well, maybe not. It's probably what Gore has on his person is probably set up in the save file, so this probably won't overwrite what he has. Sure, it's taking a. There we go. Finally, God. So if I ever find him, wherever the hell he went to, be able to get back that Warhammer or whatever it was I gave to him. No. Leave those uninstalled for the moment. No to all. So I'm gonna overwrite those files. spinning menu emblem. Remodeled armor. So, standalone. Dawn Guard support. Don't have any BBP installed, so. Ruins Clutter. Install everything. Better Dynamic Snow. Shrine Base. Interesting. I'll say no to that. Sky UI. Really? That's interesting. The hell's with that? So... Oh, one, okay. Cancel. Interesting. So, want D, program files, Skyrim. Guess we'll just copy paste it all in here. So, alright. Let's go and try, there we go. Static Mesh Improvement mod. Install everything. Buy water. Forge maker. Marker, I mean. Huh. I'm gonna say no. Makes you wonder how Bethesda's gonna top Skyrim. I mean, the next Elder Scrolls game is gonna have so much hype to live up to that it's gonna be... it'll have to be a flop. There's no way that they could make something better than Skyrim that would meet up to everyone's expectations. I mean, obviously the Uber fanboys are gonna slop it down no matter what, but the people that are expecting the next game to be as good as Skyrim was may end up being disappointed. But you never know. Probably won't be anytime soon before the next one comes out. So we'll just have to see. I'm trying to remember if this mod was conflicting or something with something I had installed. I'm not sure. We'll find out. If my game doesn't run anymore, we'll know that there was a conflict. Something conflicting with it. That's how we'll find out. I still have not done anything with Hearthfire. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've mined clay. But I have not been able to figure out how to build a house yet. And the final one, wet and cold. And that's going to complete our... I don't know, I think this may be the 4th, possibly 5th mod update video for our Skyrim walkthrough. Thanks for watching it, and I'll see you next time we start up the Skyrim walkthrough, which may be a little while dependent. Well, it may depend because I'm going to be having the Skyrim and the second VCP coming up pretty soon, so I may actually restart recording sooner than I think I will right now. Right now I'm focusing on Walking Dead, Persona 4, and Assassin's Creed for the moment. I've already got tons of stuff for Nomura, so I don't have to worry about it that much. But whenever I do get around to starting the Skyrim walkthrough back up, I'll see you then.